The best way you can support me is with a simple subscribe. Subscribe to my channel for more content like this. All right, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, how's everybody doing? So we gotta take it back. Do y'all remember the Realize record where 2Chainz released on his Pretty Girls Love Trap Music? It's a verse that Nicki is clearly going at Remy Ma. I didn't think it was too crazy, but she did throw some shots at Remy Ma. Let's make it clear. She threw shots at Remy Ma. Well, 2Chainz did some interviews when the project was out, and they asked him about doing letting Nicki be on the record and getting hers off. And he spoke on how he ran into Remy and Papoose, and they was like, why did you let that happen on that record? Now, I personally don't see any problem with it, and that goes both ways. If Remy wants to get on somebody else's record and diss Nicki or whoever she's beefed with at the time, I'm fine with that. I don't care, right? And if Nicki wants to do the same thing, I don't care. Like, I don't think it's 2Chainz's responsibility, even though he might have a relationship with Remy or Nicki or vice versa. I don't think it's responsibility to monitor the verse. DJ Khaled once spoke on this, and he was like, yo, nah, if they talk about somebody on one of my records, I'm gonna take it off. And I kind of get it a little more with Khaled because he's promoting straight positive energy. That's his thing. He's more of in the mainstream world. But for these hip hop artists, this is hip hop, man. Get yours off by any means. I'm sorry. And it ain't like 2Chainz. I think if it was the chorus, if Nicki had a diss Remy on the chorus, I think it would have been different because that's kind of like 2Chainz co-signing the whole record. But for it to be in a verse, I really don't mind it that much. Again, Nicki and Remy and Nicki's relationship still ain't 100. And 2Chainz's Realize record was I believe one of the biggest records on the project, right? That was a great album from 2Chainz, by the way, that Pretty Girls Love Trap Music. If you have not checked that out, please check that out. Anyways, Remy Ma was on the Breakfast Club, and she spoke about this record with 2Chainz, and Remy Ma is not that happy, all right? Remy Ma said this. She said, my thing with him was like, you was promoting this record going mad hard, and there was shots being thrown at me on your record. I knew 2Chainz since he was Titty Boy, and I told him that. When I came home, you was 2Chainz. Prior to that, I knew you from that, and we was on tour at one time. So why you have somebody shooting at me out of your own vehicle, all right? Then she went on to say, during the era of Prodigy and and Hoes beef, MOP removed the Prodigy from the Anti-Up joint because they found out that he was going to diss Jay-Z on it, all right? I disagree with Remy again. Like I said, I don't believe that's 2Chainz's responsibility. Now, if they feel as though there's a personal friendship, if this goes past rap, right? And it sounds like Remy Ma is saying it. If you've seen the other caption, it sounds like she's saying her relationship with 2Chainz is a friendship. It's past rap. She's pretty much saying, I thought we were beyond this. We was on tour together. Why you let somebody else get off on your record like that and promote the hell out of it, perform it at late night television shows, award shows? Why do that? And I kind of disagree with Remy Ma because Nicki is her own MC. She's gonna do whatever the hell she wants. Like, I think that's a lot of responsibility. And by the way, if I'm 2Chainz, I'm happy to get a verse from Nicki as is, right? Nicki's still a pop star. Let's never get that misunderstood. And if I'm 2Chainz, I'm happy to have that verse on my album. It brings a lot to the project, right? And I kind of disagree with Remy again. I want y'all opinions on this. Talk to me in the comment box below. What y'all think? Should 2Chainz have taken Nicki Minaj's verse off Realize? I want y'all opinions on this. I'm kind of lost, and if I had to sway one way or the other, I would kind of say that's not on 2Chainz, not his responsibility. I think Remy being a little sensitive about that, all right? But she said, look, 2Chainz, the people I know, she's like, it's no disrespect to 2Chainz, but the rappers I knew, they would never let that happen, right? What era are we in right now? Subscribe to my channel for more content like this. I'm out. What's going on is yours truly, Mr. TALIAFERRO. And if you enjoyed this latest video, whether it's sports, hip-hop, or other culture-related activities, please subscribe to my channel right now. And if you want more from TALIAFERRO, you can always subscribe to the React channel for more of your latest reactions and music and sports highlights.